Welcome to the Avenue. Kristen Balboni joined by our resident thief and Panthers legend Trey Boston. Trey, in this game last week, the Panthers had the opportunity to take the division outright, but unfortunately the Saints pull off the upset win on a last-second field goal. Give me your reaction to this one.
Reaction to this one, I would say very disappointed. You know, us and the fan base, we knew, okay, Saints, you got us once, but with the rookie quarterback, we know you won't get us twice. We knew that we were coming into this game confident. We were the favorites in Vegas and all. But there was a lot of missed opportunities. And knowing that we had so many missed opportunities, you could find yourself losing this ball game like that.
Mm-hmm. Dave Canal is certainly agreeing with you, saying missed opportunities over and over again. And Trey, one thing that you have taught us that I love is that, especially when you look at the stats, aside from penalties, the Panthers played well overall, right?
Yeah.
Except for a few plays. So you were going to take us through some of the plays that you have identified as missed opportunities. And we are going to start at the end of the first half with this potential touchdown pass, Bryce Young, to Tetaroa McMillan. Can you walk us through this one?
Yeah, throw up the play right now. You know, what you have is you have Bryce getting the T-Mac, and you got to find a way to come down with this one and put it in the right spot. You know, I think if you lead him a little bit more, you're going into this, halftime 14-7, and that's big. You know, we want to find ways to make these plays in ball games, and this one we just didn't. You know, just a little behind them, gets the DB a chance to put a hand on the ball. No touchdown, and these are the type of plays in a game that are big. If you can end up with this, touchdown again before half, I can only imagine what that does for us, when it comes to cranking up, coming out of the half. We got the ball back. Let's go score again. But that's a missed opportunity, one of them.
Yeah. Another one that you identified for us is inability to get a turnover, right? So no turnovers in this game.
Yeah.
But there was a big opportunity there. Mike Jack getting the ball out. Christian Roseboom unable to recover this fumble. Let's take a look at this play.
Yeah.
And Trey, ultimately the Saints score a field goal on this drive.
Yeah. I talk to you guys every week about turnovers, how we have to get them. Man, great tackle by Mike Jack, man. But, Kristen, we got to find a way down with this one. Why do we got to find a way down? Look at, I believe the score right here is 17-7. We'd be getting the ball back on the 30, and then we'd be able to, at least score 3 points. Off a turnover on the 30, you might be able to score that 7 right there, put the game out of reach. Not recovering this fumble is a big missed opportunity, man. There's only a few plays there in the game that really changed the ball game, and that could be one of them right there. Another
one that you've identified, and certainly that a lot of people have identified, is the 4th and 1. The Panthers are in scoring range, in field goal range for this one, trying to go for it on 4th and 1. We know they do that. We know that they execute on that every single week. So, of course, we're going to see them go for it on really 4th and inches, Trey. Chuba Hubbard does not get that first down. Let's take a look at this one.
Yeah. On this one, you see Chuba at fullback. You got Rico at running back. Do a little fullback dive. They don't get it. This is one of the things that we have when we don't have a bigger quarterback who can QB sneak. We have to find ways to get that 1 yard. Unfortunately, Timo goes down on that one. We don't get that 1 yard. I think this one right here was a big momentum changer in this game, with the Saints feeling like, hey, we just stopped them from getting points. Now, let's go play ball, guys. We're in this game. So this is what happens when you give your divisional opponents the opportunity to feel like they're in it. I mean, when you have teams who are in your division, they're never going to feel out of it. They're never going to look at the record. They're going to know, we know y'all, you're our rivalry, and we're going to find ways to win ball games. And I thought the Saints did that. They found a way to stick around, and we allowed them to. And this is how the game was won right here. Opportunities.
It was opportunity. And another place that the Saints took advantage of an opportunity was right at the end of the game. Tyler Shuck sliding, right? Lathan Ransom with that penalty. I know that you have thoughts on this one, Trey, and we are about to get them. But first, in case everyone hasn't heard it, here's what Tyler Shuck had to say after the game about this slide.
Usually you're going for 13 seconds. It's kind of the cutoff. 12 is a little bit risky, but I mean it can be done. but I knew how to get down. That I kind of, maybe sold a little bit because I know we didn't have any timeouts, so I mean it definitely hurt, but I was good, and but yeah, so we had to be in that scenario, and we were going to clock it.
Trey, that penalty turned the field goal attempt from a 62-yarder to a 47-yarder. First of all, what did you make of Tyler Shuck saying he sold it a little bit?
I think that's a bad precedent on the league. We've been talking about this for the last couple of years, whether it's quarterbacks going out of bounds and flopping, whether them going for the slide and then selling that they just got smacked and, oh, I'm so hurt. They're really dictating ball games by playing soft. Like the league has to take a look at this and understand, hey, in 0.2 seconds, what is Latham supposed to do, Ransom, when you got a 6'4", 6'5" quarterback heading right towards you, and you at that time you're knowing that he's trying to get as many yards as he can. It's not even a huge hit. He doesn't even have to. He doesn't go helmet to helmet with him. So for me, it's just I didn't like it. I didn't think they should reward him 15 yards for doing that right there. The league has to do something about it, especially when you got the quarterback himself telling you that he sold it. Come on, man. We got to do better out here. We got to do better.
Yeah, that was tough right there. It was tough to hear the Saints media laughing about it.
In the back, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that wasn't great. Not a great way to end the game there, Trey. And as you said, what could Lathan Ransom have done in this situation? But those are the missed opportunities that we wanted to go over. But now, Trey, you do this so well for us. It is time to turn the page. We are in the building right now. We know that the Panthers are turning the page right now, getting ready for the Bucs, and just how big this game is. So help us turn that page right now.
All right, turning the page this week, man. I'm letting you know there has to be a fire underneath our Panthers' ass. Like, I'm just being honest. We have to find a way this week to be pissed. Everything we do, we should be upset at. We should be flying around today. We should be I'm talking in the meeting rooms, just upset, knowing that this week we get the opportunity to come back and right our wrongs. I'm letting y'all know right now, we're still a playoff team. We have 2 games that we must win. These are the Bucs games. So this week, if we want to get to that last game of the season and it means something, this week we must turn the page and understand we have to take advantage of this game. Hey, the Bucs haven't been playing very well lately. The Panthers have been an on and off team, but we've been consistent when it comes to, hey, win, loss, hey, I'll take it. You do that, we're in the playoffs.
You win the 2 Bucs games if you go win, loss, win. Yeah.
I know we don't want to hear that we can lose games, but let's be honest. Win these 2 Bucs games and we get the job done. And when does it start? This weekend after you lost to the Saints. You know that doesn't feel good. We know it doesn't feel good. So I look for this team to put on record this weekend what we're going to do inside the bank. I can't wait to see the type of football, fast, smart, physical, and make sure the Bucs leave knowing that their last game of the season is the most important game.
I love it. And you are going to tell us how you think the Panthers should win this game. I love when we have one of your checklists, right? You got 3 things that you think the Panthers need to hone in on. If they do these 3 things, they come away with a win against the Bucs. Let's take a look at that one. And you're going to start on offense for us.
All right, so starting on offense, the last 2 games, I think we've had a problem getting the ball to T-Mac. We got to find ways to feed T-Mac. I mean, he's a guy who, at the beginning of the season, was averaging about 65 yards per game. We got to find ways to feed him and get him going because his yak, once you get the ball to T-Mac, his yak yards fuel this team. The team loves to see how physical he can be as a wide receiver. He's not shying down. He's not falling down. He's going for that extra yard. So I want to see how we can get T-Mac involved in this because we know he's a splash player. And I think if you can get him started, you'll find Bryce in a rhythm, and you find ways to get Coker involved. You find ways to get XL involved. But it starts with your wide receiver number 1. If this is our wide receiver number 1, he has to get targets. He has to see the ball. And when he sees the ball, we know what he can do with it. So, number 1, feed T-Mac.
All right, now the second point on your checklist. Oh, wait, here, let's take a look at this really quick. So these are those numbers that you were talking about. The difference in what's been going on lately versus how he started this season. And as you said, it's, the targeting, and we know that defenders are playing him differently because he has emerged as a number one receiver. And we've seen Jalen Coker, as you said, emerge right there to be that other threat. Guys don't want to go up against him, seeing what he can do. But as you said, when he gets the ball in his hands, he's looked like a pro from week one. And he is just, he's electric. He's fighting for that extra yard. He's just putting it on DBs. You love to see it, and I'm excited to see him get going in this Bucs game.
If we're looking to pass for over 200 yards, going back to it, he has to find a way to get started.
All right. Yep. The next thing on your checklist, you got a call to the defense. We know that this team can generate turnovers, but no turnovers in that last game against the Saints.
Yeah. Forcing turnovers is how we win. I go back to letting you guys know what Carolina football is. Taking care of the ball, forcing turnovers, taking care of the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball, playing smart, no penalties. That's how this team wins. It's how we've always done football around here. So we have to find ways to force turnovers. We got to make the Bucs uncomfortable. We got to make Baker Mayfield uncomfortable. We got to find ways to take the ball from them and give our offense back the ball so they're able to have an extra possession, hopefully scoring with that. So for me, I think we have to be this nitty-gritty defense that we've been in this season, but we got to find ways to get turnovers.
And we see it right there, those numbers, 12 interceptions this season. That's 7th in the league, 11th overall in takeaways. So even with this team not being able to generate a turnover in that last game, they get turnovers, right? That's part of their DNA, as you said. All right, last point. We saw 11 penalties in this game against the Saints. That cannot happen in this one. Cannot. We got to, again, going back to Carolina football, man, playing smart, no penalties. We got to limit the pre- and post-snap penalties. If you can do that, you'll find yourself in this ball game. Last game, that wasn't us. That's something we haven't done this whole season. 11 penalties. I don't know, man. I think Baker's had something to do with it. I'm just saying. But I'm letting y'all know, we got to play smarter. All right, play smarter. So that is your checklist. Those 3 things, if those things happen, the Panthers look really, really good to win this game. Trey, also one thing I want to ask you about. Okay, let's talk about the fans. This game is at home. As we know, we talked about it, goosebumps in the Rams game, just the way that the fans and the crowd influenced that game. We need it loud there on Sunday, and something tells me that these Panthers fans are going to deliver.
If you remember what that Rams game felt like in the rain, well, hey, it's going to be nice and sunny. Dave Canales already said, hey, we need you guys out. Our fan base has to understand you're the extra player for us. We have to be out there loud for these boys. We got to get it rocking. We got to give them every bit of momentum and cheer that we got. So allow them to know that we're rocking with them. Fans, I'm telling you right now, make this stadium loud. Let's go. Panther Nation's coming out big and bad. I can't wait for this Sunday because we know how important this is. This is a playoff game. If nobody knew, this is the playoff game right now. We don't win this, kiss it away. Let's win this one. That's how we get the job done.
All right. That is how we get the job done indeed. All right. We appreciate all of you guys watching on YouTube with us every week. But did you know that our guy right here, Trey Boston, has his own YouTube channel? And as you would expect, as all of you know it's entertaining.
Come on.
You know it's entertaining. You know we're having fun. Look at that. This shot right here is just incredible.
Oh, yeah.
You're bringing the production value.
You know, I like to come by the stadium, give the inside around Bank of America. Not only Bank of America, but the things I like to do. This right there, that was a banana ball when it came into town. This is the little skit that I did, I think, week 2 in our stadium. Man, one thing I want to do is just bring the people inside of the things that I'm doing weekly and bringing some of y'all into the YouTube with me. I know I have my guy Mike in there who works as a staffer here, man. That's my dude right there. But, yeah, man, y'all come in. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe, like and subscribe, and follow, or whatever the people say these days. I'm new to YouTube. I'm new. But I just want to give y'all inside the life of Trey Boston, man. So I appreciate y'all.
Wait, just really quick, the skit that you did inside the stadium, that's the security one?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, if you come to a game, Trey is telling you about the things you cannot bring into the stadium. It is the best stadium announcement ever. It is funny. I've laughed at it multiple times. Not just the first time I see it, but I'm standing in there on the field and you watch it. I mean, it's a star maker right there. They got to use that for years to come. It is so good.
Hey, listen, if y'all know the Office linebacker Terry Tate, that's who your boy is. I'm the stadium safety. So hey, It's actually on my YouTube channel as well.
Yeah.
Y'all go look at that stadium safety. Trey Boston, man. Let's go.
All right, and check out this clip right now from Trey's YouTube channel.
So right now, we're at Charlotte Christian. The rain is let up. The Savannah Bananas are here. And we got the kids out here. So we're going to go play and let's ball out, man. Let's go. When's the last time your boy put a mitt on, bro? Jeez. All right, your boy got a mitt on. Y'all see what time it is. Hey, your boy getting big, man. Man, how old are you now?
I turn 14 tomorrow.
Yeah?
Yes,
Happy birthday, youngin.
Thank you.
Is TJ out here too?
Yes, sir.
All right, so what we got here is a banana ball. Peep the logo, banana ball. The difference, yellow and blue. And made in Cambodia. Did you know that? They also have great milk out there.
It's 100% Cambodian.
How about a ground one, bro? Do a little tricky trick. Oh my, what?
Every part of my body just broke.
I can't do that one. Oh! Ah! Oh! 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 Hey, that's all I got. You know what I'm saying? I worked on that today. That's all I got. Pitcher's glove, bro. Tell him.
Pitcher's glove.
Pitcher's glove, bro. That's why I couldn't. That's why. I knew it.
Okay, it is time now to answer your questions. We are going to start with Katie. And I just want to say, Katie has tweeted in to us before. I've always said Katie Reichel. It could be Katie Rachel. It could be Katie Rochelle. So, Katie, let us know. We appreciate you watching. Let me know how to say it right because I want to get these names right. All right, she says, you've been a rookie before. How hard was it to get over mistakes you've made early on? Will Lathan Ransom be able to shake off last week?
Oh, man, this is a great question. I can say this. In my rookie season, I had something, similar happen, big play that left me in the locker room pretty upset. But I'll say this. I know that Lathan will get over this because there will be coaches, there will be veterans in that locker room that will allow him to know that this is not dictated off of one play. We didn't lose that game off of just Lathan and that penalty at the end of the game. No, we didn't. There's plenty of, I showed y'all earlier in this episode that there was missed opportunities all over this field. Lots of penalties. We'll even talk about how the refs point shaved a little bit too. But I know this week he'll come back with fire underneath him and have a big game, and I expect that from him.
All right, you mentioned the refs. That leads in perfectly to our next question from Jack P. Chapman. It says, did you see the report about the NFL admitting they got the T-Mac catch wrong? What are your thoughts? So we're going to just refresh everyone's memory. I'm sure Panthers fans remember it well. So this is the report that Jack was talking about. According to Mike Florio of Pro Football Talk, the refs or the NFL privately admitted that they got this call wrong. So they originally called it a catch. New Orleans went and challenged it, and they overturned it. We're going to take a look at this right here, Trey, as we get your thoughts on this one. I mean, this is 2:17 left in the game. It would have been a first down.
Not only do you have a first down, you're driving 2 minutes. I mean, I was at the watch party. Watch party was lit. I'm talking all the fans there. I'm telling them the ball did not move. Which is, I'm not going to lie, T-Mac, that's so impressive.
Yeah.
The ball did not move. So to have the refs say this after the game, knowing that that's another missed opportunity we had in the game because of y'all, I don't like it. I don't like it because there's nothing we could do after that game knowing how important that game was for us. So refs, oh man, we accept your apology. Like, yeah, we don't got time to accept your apologies. Like now we got to go win 2 divisional games.
Yeah.
We got to find a way to win 2 divisional games. But refs, hey, hats off to you for being sorry.
But you make such a good point too. Is like, that one was just painful. But as you said, there were plays all over the field. And it does feel like, we were talking about Katie's question of being able to brush stuff off. Yeah. If you're Tataroa, if you're Bryce, if you're this team and you come out and you hear this report, how do you shake that off?
You just move on. There's nothing you can do about it. You control the controllable. We can't go in last week, go back to the game, play them again. No, we got to take action on this week right here. Who's ahead of us? 1-0. That's the Bucs in Bank of America Stadium. So last week was last week. It is what it is. Now we got to take care of business.
All right, speaking of taking care of business, we talked about this a little bit earlier. I love this from Charlie. He says, are you going to be at the game this weekend? I'm hoping the fan base shows out like the Rams game. Haven't felt like that at a home game in a while. You going to be there, Trey?
Oh, I'm going to be there. You know that. Hey, listen, I'm going to be there. We're going to be rocking. We're going to be loud. We're going to be disruptive. I want to make sure the Bucs leave this stadium upset with a warning label on them for Week 17. Guys, we got to show up and come out big time. Just know I'm there.
Yeah, you're leading the chance. Come on now.
Come on.
Come on now. All right, our final tweet is from Camacho Man. Says, what are the holidays like at the Boston household?
Ooh, okay, holidays. I appreciate you asking about your boy.
I appreciate you asking about your girl.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Kristen, we still love you, girl.
No, I do want to hear about what the holidays are like.
So I'll say this weekend, I'm going to go back to Fort Myers, Florida. Each year, I give out over 5,000 toys to my community. But this year, I'm doing something special. I'm taking individuals on a shopping spree, really deserving families. Instead of just giving them 5, 6, 7, 8 toys, I want them to go pick out whatever they want. Let's have a ball. Let's allow them to really have fun with their Christmas. So that's what I'm doing this year. And then I come home. You know, the wife's going to cook up some stuff. My kids are going to open up some presents. I'm going to let you know, I don't buy my kids presents. They already got everything they need.
Yeah.
So if y'all wonder what my kids need for Christmas, nothing. I tell the family nothing. Because, you know, these kids, man, they got everything. You know, my son's like Legos every year, but there's Legos all over the floor. So the holidays for me, we're going to be opening up presents. We're going to be eating good. And we're going to have family over, man. So I appreciate y'all asking. Hey, Kristen, what are you doing?
Oh, thanks for asking, Trey. No, you know what? We do the same thing. It's all about family. We go see the grandparents on both sides, try to spend Christmas morning at home. It's great. And then, of course, we try to give back too, right? That's so important. And I love what you've been doing with your foundation for years and years,
Thank
right?
you.
That makes such a difference. And man, I tell you what, Legos on the floor. Don't step on one.
Don't step
on one.
I be stepping on Legos. I'm a warrior.
Painful.
Shout out to all those parents. We all know what that feels like.
Yeah, and we'll be back with you before Christmas, but we hope you guys are preparing for a great holiday. Look, thank you so much for watching. We love what we've created here, this little community on the Avenue. We read all your YouTube comments too.
Come on.
We see them, so make sure you keep commenting and make sure to tweet Trey your questions. We appreciate you guys watching on the Avenue, and Trey, I appreciate you.
Hey, I appreciate you.
All right, we'll see you next week.